Yo, party people, what is up? It's your boy, the best gabber in the biz. Another Dynamite is in the books as the road to All In and All Out continues to get ever smaller. More matches made official, like a dope coffin match between Darby, Sting, and the Mogul affiliates Swerve and AR Fox. The main event of the whole Wembley show has now pulling double duty with Cole and MJF now going for the tag titles on 0 Hour. FTW title match kills it tonight, and FTR Young Bucks 3, the trilogy will be concluded at Wembley Stadium's All-In show. Guys, everything that happened here on Dynamite tonight, you're going to hear right here, right now. So make sure to like and subscribe, because newest episode of The Gift of Gabe covering tonight's Dynamite starts right about... Damn it, this thing's broken. Oh yeah, now.
I'm getting real sick and tired of your weirdo, jealous ex-girlfriend vibes. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to do whatever all you weird, generic white people normally do in this situation. I want you to get in your car. I want you to go home. I want you to run up the stairs. I want you to slam the door to your room. I want you to jump into your bed. I want you to cry into your Hello Kitty pillow. I want you to put your headphones on. I want you to listen to some Taylor Swift. And I want you to shake it off, you bland bitch.
So guys, like I said, matches tonight for All In made official. Some were rumored, some we did not expect. Like Sting, Darby going head to head with AR Fox and Swerve in a tag team coffin match. That match is going to be so great. Literally every single coffin match we've had involving Darby has been great. Just imagine what Sting's going to do. It's going to be great. And the chemistry is all there between Darby, AR Fox, and Swerve. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic. But a match that we did expect to be announced and confirmed tonight, FTR Young Bucks 3. They're going to close out the trilogy, Wembley Stadium, All In. Let's freaking go. The first two matches were absolutely incredible. And now they're going to go at it the same way that they fought the very first time. FTR is the champs defending against the Young Bucks. Personally, I'm taking FTR to get the win. Young Bucks have held the tag titles 2 times. Granted, they want to hold the tag titles again over the rest of their careers. They can. But honestly, I feel like FTR maybe should end up getting the win on this one. I feel like they can have a little bit more life in this tag team title run. They've really been on like a whole other gear since Collision started, going 58 minutes with Rakkar, Juice Robinson, and Switchblade Jay White, and tearing it up with Better Than You Baby, as well as Big Bill, W. Morrissey, and Brian Cage. They've been on a roll, so it really shouldn't stop now. Doesn't mean the match isn't going to be spectacular. Doesn't mean it's going to be a total banger. But I think FTR, this time in their AEW Tag Team title bout with the Bucks, unlike Full Gear 2020, this time I think they walk out still as a champion, just like they did when they defended like 2 of their belts last year against the Bucks in amazing tag team action on Dynamite. I cannot wait for this trilogy to finally close out to determine in AEW who's the best tag team in the entire world. Will it be the Young Bucks? Nope. No disrespect. Or will it be FTR? Absolutely. 10-time tag champs. 7-star FTR comes out with the big, massive dub for the boy CM Punk in Wembley Stadium. Let's freaking go. Guys, tonight we had the FTW title match. RVD, Rob Van Dam versus that son of a bitch, Jack Perry. Not because of what he's done to disrespect the freaking FTW title, because he dates Anna Jay and he's such a lucky bastard. Okay, but in all seriousness, the match was super good. We already proved once again why he can still go at his age. He almost killed Jack Perry with that vintage RVD leg drop across the barricade. It was great. Bryce Remsburg legit got clocked with that steel chair, and then the chair made us all go in awe with maybe the performance of the match. It's literally standing perfectly up in the seated position right on the top rope. Even Taz and like all the other commentators, Shivani and Scott, were like, I have never seen that before in my entire career as a wrestler, commentator. That's freaking wild. But in the end, Jack Perry, low blow, headshot to the chair, roll up, 1, 2, 3. FTW title does not change hands. And so is the end for the one-off match for RVD here in AEW. The match It was super awesome, as we expected. Jack Perry, the music still feels weird to me. I guess I'm maybe kind of getting used to it. I feel like week by week he's getting better at his heel work a little bit. Like it, I compared it to like when Don first started. Like it wasn't magic right at the start, but it got to where it is now, to where he's a living legend. And I feel like Jack Perry will end up getting there. I think he's doing a pretty good thing right now, like disrespecting ECW legends. Like while he has the FTW title, I don't know who really would be next. Because if you look at all the ECW legends outside Rob Van Dam, I can't name a lot off the top of my head that like he could wrestle with and defend the FTW title against. Honestly, he's gonna end up fighting Hook again. Like you saw a vignette for Hook like 2 weeks ago. They're gonna end up fighting again. Personally, I feel like I still feel like if he wants to get the biggest amount of heat as a heel, he takes that title, says, you know what, screw this. I don't feel like wrestling any more ECW jobbers. Throws it in the trash and like burns it or something. Like that would be phenomenal. And nobody else is really ever gonna hold his belt. Like, let's be honest. Like, not like I feel like that's still what they should do. But I still feel like he's doing a good job. He got the dub again tonight. So let's see really what happens next. It's a shame Taz can't take like a punch to the face, because that'd be like a super heat really thing to do. But we'll just have to wait and see. But I have no worries. I think Jack Perry and his heel run still gonna be just fine. But, still going to just cross my fingers for, the old pew, pew with the FTW title. So, we'll see how it goes. Guys, if you thought the main event for All In, Adam Cole, baby, versus MJF, our scumbag couldn't get any better. It just did. Cole up the ante. They're going to pull double duty. That's right, MJF is wrestling twice in one night, or one afternoon, because that's what time it comes on, here in the States, because they're in London, baby. They are going to be on 0 Hour, which will pretty much be the main event, facing ROH Tag Team Champions Aussie Open for the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles. Holy shit. That is insane. Aussie Open automatically deliver bangers all the time, and so did MJF and Adam Cole. So that's going to be literally a great way to set the pace and start the night. There in Wembley Stadium for All In, and like it's gonna be wild. Honestly, I think they're gonna end up losing. I could be wrong, but I probably feel like they're gonna end up losing. Also, having literally just won the belts, so I'm pretty sure Better Than You, baby, will not be walking out with tag team title gold again. In terms of the main event, they're really getting interesting. Like for the past week, you guys were like, "Yo, Adam Cole like did the knife stab thing." Or like the same thing he did right before he turned on Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong back in like WWE NXT back in 2021. So you're all like, man, that looks like Cole's gonna turn heel and like run the Kingdom faction. But did you notice tonight, during the whole Cole being in the middle of Roddy and the Kingdom getting in Roddy's head in between like him and MJF, he after he shoved MJF, not only did MJF give him like that death stare of like, did you really just put your hands on me kind of look? He literally looked down. He literally looked and like grabbed the Dynamite Diamond Ring with his finger for even just a slight second. So it kind of shows both of them are kind of on their guard still a little bit, even without thinking about it. Like they still know that they want to turn on each other because the other is going to do it first. Like without even thinking, it's their instinct. So I really don't know. I feel like they can go either way. My thing will be with Adam Cole turns heel, which is why I can't see it, is because if he would turn heel like in that match at All In and probably win the World Championship. Like make the Kingdom like him, Matt Taven, Mike Kanellis, and then Roderick Strong as the World Champion. But then MJF and Punk is definitely going to happen in the future. And even God forbid MJF retains and no heel turn happens, Punk and MJF, I mean, kind of you gotta have a heel for that feud. So I feel like it would be MJF because Punk really, despite the crowd reactions, isn't being a heel. So I don't really know. It's not like they haven't done face versus face feuds for the world title before, but I don't know. I can see it going either way now because, like, subconsciously, they're both have shown signs of potentially turning on the other, whether it's backstabbing in the back, literally, or going back to the Dynamite Diamond Ring. The main event's going to be interesting. They're going to come out next week to talk about their main event once again. I can see it going either way. I can see pros and cons of each of why it should end up happening and why you would think it was going to happen. But I think at the end of the day, we're just going to have to wait to see how All In comes to a close so that we finally have our answers of what's really going to happen, who turns on who, and who's going to be world champion at the end of the most historic AEW show in history in front of over 85,000 freaking people screaming live in London, baby. Boom.
Adam Cole, you are so skinny and ghostly pale white that if this were the 80s, Hogan would have snorted you.
Okay, guys, that is Dynamite. We are a Dunskies. Don't even worry about it. But hey, it is what it is. Don't worry, week is not even close to being done yet. Because despite JAS drama going on in the world, we got to move on. SmackDown this Friday night. It's going to be insane. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, is showing up to address the universe after winning over Jey Uso in Tribal Combat. Jimmy Uso is going to be there too to explain his actions, not really to acknowledge the Tribal Chief, I guarantee. Despite how they promoted it, I really don't think it's going to end up happening. And guys, All In, All Out, it is coming up fast. Trust me, you're not going to miss any of the shows coming up. You're definitely not going to want to miss what your boy, the best gabber in the biz, is going to have to say afterwards. So, keep doing what you're doing. Like, subscribe, all that cool shiz. And most importantly, remember, when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe right there. Okay, guys, deuces, buces. I'm out of here. See you after SmackDown this Friday. I'm out.